My name's John Welborn. I'm the Managing Director and CEO of Resolute Mining Limited. The future of mining to me is much more than just new gizmos. It's the creation of value. So changing the way we do things, changing the investor base we're looking for, changing the way that mining is perceived. And I thought Jake Klein from Evolution spoke really well this morning on the need to change the framework around miners being dirty, unsafe polluters to really changing the planet. You know, without miners, all of the modern technology and the way of life, as well as the advancement in healthcare, isn't possible. So across the industry, I think the future of mining is about reframing the industry, being safer, being more productive, and being better miners at creating value across all of our stakeholders. You know, mining's a very challenging business. Across the whole industry, we talk endlessly about sustainability. And yet, as I mentioned this morning in my presentation, we spend a lot of effort, time and money looking for finite resources and then deplete them as quickly as we can. So sustainability in itself is a real challenge, and so the mining industry is always looking and always searching and needs to be reinventing itself, and that's the biggest challenge. One of the themes of this conference already on day one, in a peer group of people who are doing amazing things, and you walk around the booths here and there's these great technology advantages being promoted, as well as people from all over the industry. The real challenge is the perceived lack of speed of genuine innovation and the step change. And there are other industries where we've seen fundamental changes in the industry, real genuine disruption. Innovation in mining seems to be quite incremental, and I think that's a real challenge, but an opportunity as well. Yeah, look, I'm sure everyone in the mining industry experiences wins and losses. It's a bit like being a sportsman. You can't win all of the time. And thanks for saying I've had a long career. I feel that I think we're really just starting at Resolute, and we're a small company. So wins and losses, I think in terms of the future of mining, the challenge is you will make mistakes. And one of the strengths of Resolute as a relatively small company is being able to be bold and adopt new technologies, but also pivot. And I think a bigger example, and also presenting this morning, was FMG, and that cultural driver of being able to adapt. Because we will make mistakes. Mining is a high-risk business, and there is a direct conflict between the knowledge base and the skills in adapting and learning how to do something, with also then looking for new ways of doing it. And mining, in its very nature, has to do both. Oh, they're very important. You could spend your whole life attending industry events and conferences. So we try and choose a few, and we look for key themes. So some conferences we attend are political, others are investor based. This conference is an opportunity to talk to people in the industry across a very broad spectrum about changes we need to make in our business and across the whole industry to be more efficient. I've enjoyed just the breadth of industry representation. Academics are here, CEOs of mining companies are here, service providers, just a broad spectrum of people in the industry, and the buzz that opportunity to hear different views. And already it's nice to see, as a former rugby player, it's nice to see a little bit of conflict in some of the questions, and not everyone from the same perspective talking about the same issue. We saw Jake got challenged about his statement around the need for mining engineers, and a whole range of issues. So I think that's a very good sign for the conference. We're always interested in opportunities to learn, and this event is a very important part of us interacting with the community, checking what we're doing, as well as looking around for new ideas. So we'll be back. Oh, a genuine passion and interest in terms of being better miners to create value, and not just economic value, not just profitability and not just shareholder value, but value for employees, value for governments, and most importantly value for communities in and around the mine.